Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we're back to Mirror Mysteries 2 Forgotten Worlds. Let's continue. What am I supposed to take from the Forgotten Worlds as I click on these items to pick up hidden objects in this hidden object game? Hmm, I don't really know, because they seem like they're very much just the same kind of worlds that we had in the first game. Hmm. So I don't know what is particularly so forgotten about them. They seem to be under siege by the evil mirror person, which, hmm. What I would seriously do on the story if I was just to write the story myself, and it may happen, but I doubt it. I kind of don't have enough faith in the writing of this game. I would have the evil mirror entity be defeated and replaced by a helpful, nice mirror entity that allows you to go to different worlds and asks you to help find the mirror pieces and correct things. Uh, and just try to do a 180 there as far as the story. So we could get off this whole kind of Debbie Downer-esque story, which I guess that's probably not the right phrase, Debbie Downer, but this, it's just a depressing story really, to be under constant attack from a mirror, and that's what you're trying to fight against. You don't need to be fighting against really anything in the hidden object games. Uh, what I would do if I was gonna make a hidden object game, I would do a Scooby-Doo-esque group of people that are just really good at finding things, and they would get hired to go to different places and find objects for them, and it's, give you a score there, give you a payout, upgrade your equipment. You could certainly have some fun with it. Uh, Instead of, there's another piece. There's so many of these pieces broken here. I don't know how I'm gonna find these tiny little pieces. Oops. Did not mean to go backward. Too close to this, I suppose. Hmm. Hmm. There's a lot here. Going with the, oh good, that middle piece was all just one thing. So that only leaves this to be collected, wherever this is. It's right there. Good. So we need to put these nuts and flower petals. I would assume you would put them in a bowl. Half of this is missing. How about, yeah, it's bird food, put it in the bird feeder. That moves the bird, so we can get this, and we can put this right here, which rotates the statue, which then reveals this piece. How it reveals that piece, I don't know. Which then spins that, which just gives us this piece, which we can stick on this, I would say, demon statue. And that gives us a dagger. Nice. Yeah, the Chinese writing and style of a mountain like this is definitely gonna have a lot of objects that will cause trouble. Click and hold on any gear to turn the arm. Connect arms vertically to unlock the door. Okay, so they're touching hands right now. So if I did something like this, hold this all the way here, and then quickly hold this all the way this way. They've now are counterbalancing each other. But these two hands now are still holding the door closed, I suppose. I think I have to do it this way first. There we go. Is that it? Connect arms vertically to unlock the door. Yeah, that was it. Why didn't it just unlock the door immediately? Wow, the entire wall opens. That's pretty magical. I will grant it that. Let's quickly look around here. Are there going to be any mirror pieces or any other thing to click on? I guess we are now in this conundrum. We don't really need any more broken mirror pieces, but there might be some other items that we need. Because we have this monkey head, we have this dagger, we have a match, we have a white knight. And with all of those things there...
I cannot believe that after all these years I am breaking my vow. But your assistance merits the sacrifice. I know where your friend is, and that you are seeking the source of the evil that has corrupted this world and others. Yes, I see many things. He took your friend deep underground to a place with no light. I will help you with that. But first, my idols must be found, or my world will remain imbalanced.
Imbalanced or unbalanced? So, again, too much fantasy here, in my opinion, that there's a talking deer. Let's see, looks like there needs to be 3 idols here. Why not just have 3 people? It feels like the animator just couldn't draw people. And I guess I might slightly agree with that thought, because the animator doesn't really seem to have that good of a ability to draw people. Here, I guess we're just going this way. So I guess we're going to the glowing green light. Is this whole wall gonna open up again? And then we've got like a crocodile thing here. Dagger. So now we have a quiver, which I guess that will help at some point. I am definitely not seeing anything. Flip the blocks with arrows to fill in the holes. Click on the door for new blocks. Flip the block with the arrows to fill in the new... I'm not seeing any arrows right now. We have a quiver. Do we not have arrows in the quiver? Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can do anything on that puzzle. Let's do a standard search puzzle. Well, we must need some more items. Let's see, that looks like a collectible, that looks like a collectible. We have a couple paper cranes. Here's a bow. There's a thing. Sword. Something there. Nope, did not mean to exit. The exit button, the back button needs to be somewhere else. It needs to just stick it in the options, really. The number of people that really should exit and go back and try some other place is so low. Let's see. We've got some Chinese writing, or at least it looks Chinese to me, on the walls there. There's almost all of the paper crane we have. Almost everything. This is where the crane goes when we get it put together. There's another piece. This music's pretty good. Could get a little annoying with the high pitch sound if it repeats too much. There's a piece. So what do we have left? We have 2 rings and a couple of fishing rods and what it looks like a weight. No ring there, no ring here, no ring there, no ring here, no ring here, no ring on that. Oh, that was one of them. Interesting. So we've got this weighted bucket full of charcoal, and that puts out stuff, and somewhere in here is the last piece of the... No, it's steamed this, so we have the last piece of the origami, which we can stick up here, which then allows me to pick up this hook. So we're looking for 2 pieces of the fishing rod. There's one. Is there another one like right there? So it's just a long brownish stick. And it's usually the long brownish sticks that I can't find. They're well hidden. They like to put them on the sides of things or alongside something else. Do we need to take a hint? I think we may have to. There it is. Got it. So fishing rod right there. That pulls out this. And this goes where? Goes right there. It's a coconut that was cut open by the sword. And so that gets us the longbow. So we have the longbow and the quiver now. So maybe now we can deal with that puzzle. Another gateway that needs to be opened. I'm not seeing any mirror pieces or anything though. Alright. Flip the block with the arrows to fill in the holes. Okay, now that makes sense. Click on the door for new blocks. So we're trying to make the path smooth. This isn't that difficult. The difficult part here was simply knowing what we were doing. Let's see. If I go this way and then go that way, it doesn't work. Interesting. Go this way and this way. That'll work. Let's see. This way. This way. This way. This way. Oops. Let's see. If I go over here and have one sticking up, it goes all the way in. Okay. I thought that might open a path in which we could figure out some way to manipulate these blocks a little bit more. But no. Sadly not. This and this and that gets that one. All they had to do to alleviate my confusion here would have been to immediately had a block skip jump out and have the arrows apparent and obvious. That's all they would have had to do. And yet they didn't do that. Let's see. This way, this way, this way. This way, this way, this way, this way, and that way. That gets them all. Which then again moves the gate. And again, it just doesn't feel like there's any objects here. And so the longbow and the quiver doesn't feel like a totem. So is the stone monkey idol and the white king and the matches, are those all gonna be items? Totems? Idols? I don't think so. But they might be. Let's get back to a standard thing. We are going kind of fast through this last section. I don't think I'm ready to say it is super shorter than the previous sections, but it does feel like there's an argument that could be made for it. Let's see. We need a white flower, a lily pad, a couple of red things. Where amongst all this green is the lily pad? Man, that's the third time that's happened. Either I'm making mistakes here or the game has gotten more easier to do that. It's made it too easy to do that in the later levels. There we go. So I imagine this goes right here because it would match that. That spins that and gives us a key, which here's a lock right here, so we'll do that. This goes right here and that'll move the frog. And because the frog moved, what else happened? Apparently, something else moved. Put that on the finger. Which turns the hand and gives us the second part or third part of a magnet. Yeah, that's what that is. It's a magnet. So we've got everything now. Well, this white king right here. Click the arrows to move your king. The black king will mirror moves. Get both to their goal tiles at the same time. Okay. So can I put the kings in check? If I did this, this would be an illegal move. And if I did this, it wouldn't work. So... So it seems like you can manipulate this pretty easily. And that should get them both in the right place. So the king falls over and breaks, and we get a monkey statue. Which is weird, because we already have a stone monkey head. How many monkey items are we going to end up with? Let's just look around here. This looks like a frozen dragon. Is there anything to click on or to pick up? We have a quiver, a bow, and monkey statue and a magnet. And it seems like there's no other things to click on in this direction, so we need to go backwards, I suppose. Monkey statue goes right there. And then that opens a new doorway. Okay. I see how this is gonna work. Let's go ahead and start here. More things to collect. I don't even really have to look at the list. There's definitely a problem with it being a hidden object game, and you just don't even have to look. You can just click everywhere. Maybe they should bring back the way it worked in Mirror Mysteries 1, where if you just clicked too much too fast, it would crack the screen and make it impossible to click. Or something like that. I mean, you might as well not be showing me the list of items at this rate, because there's enough things to figure out. Just keep on clicking, and if it's not the cat, it's the next thing. If it's not the next thing, it's the next thing. Let's see, we're looking for a long stick. Those are always hard to find. And a piece of gold. As something. There we go. We're looking for a scroll here. Some kind of sash. I bet there's one in front of some of these bells. Cat looks jumpy. There's that piece. So we just have this and this left. And it really feels like it's been no time at all since we started. That one's done, so it's just a scroll now. And when I have to really narrow it down to the actual one thing I'm looking for, seems to make it more difficult, not easier. There it is. So where does this scroll go? We've had very few uh, shared items in this game. Let's see. This is a bell, this is a hammer, hammer, hammer. If I was a scroll, where should I be? I would think it should be hanging somewhere. Or in safekeeping somewhere. Here it is. Hanging there. That gives us the last bit of the broom, which then allows us to clean off this stuff, which gives us the last bit of the bell. Not quite. We're still missing the very top of it. There it is. Play that, and it breaks that, which then gives us the top of a mallet. Which scared off the cat. I guess I could have malleted any of those that I wanted to. That gives me a monkey statue. So we're doing the see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil stuff. Uh-oh. This is a puzzle. That is going to be a big puzzle. That's the entire zodiac. Huh. We're going to need some more information about what they specifically want me to do with the zodiac combination code. Give me some more details. Is there nothing else to click on or deal with right now? Well, geez, I guess what the right move to do would be to go back, put the statue in it, and open the next area. Speak no evil, see no evil. Now we just need hear no evil. Is this Vishnu? I don't know. It's hard to keep all the names straight, and there really aren't that many of them. I'm just not very learned in the subject. Oh, and we have a puzzle here too. What if we use the magnet? Ooh. Doesn't seem like we can move these flames. I think we're gonna have to go manipulate the other statue to see if it changes the flames here. But we also need a head. So if I put like the stone monkey head, nope, that's not gonna work, so we need the regular head first. Here's something. Can't reach all the way down? How about a longbow? Really think the metal plate could be important. We'll use a magnet on it. How about that? Circular plate. Good.
It's like looking into a mirror, isn't it?
Ah, we got a little taunting going on there too from the evil mirror. Yes, and on those taunts, that's as good of a place as any to end this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.